Good afternoon, Parkland family and friends.
Hi, Parkland.
It's Beth and Jason with this week's edition of The Bulletin. So, Sunday was a great day.
It was. I think we were 275
I
in
think
worship.
so. I think so. Yes, we're almost to 300, guys. So, great
And
day.
we were missing people on Sunday
We were.
too. So.
Yes, we were. And I like it when people are gone and they tell us, where they are. I know
Yes.
that's kind of silly. It's not like a check-in, but, it just makes us feel like they know that church is important and they'll be back. So, some people told us where they were, and we had a great Vacation Bible School meeting Sunday afternoon.
It was phenomenal. Kind of big picture stuff, dates and room locations and how to decorate and some of those kind of things. But it was very, very, very productive.
Yes,
And
it
so-
was
and
just kind of leaders. So if you still want to help, we need you, right?
Yes,
Okay.
and that was just mainly for the leaders. So don't worry. In May, I think May the 14th, we are going to have a all VBS worker meeting.
Yes.
And so be listening and be ready to say yes when we're asking to help with Vacation Bible School.
We'll more on that as we go
Yes.
along. Yes. All right, and our Annie Armstrong mission offering is going well. Let me show you the next slide while we talk about it. This is Rhonda's bulletin board downstairs, and the way, each star represents $1,000, and as we get 1,000, she's going to put a star over an item that a church plant needs to open an office and open a worship center.
Now, you have to remember, they're not buying equipment like we have. They're not buying a 96 channel soundboard. They're buying stuff that they can pack up each week most of the time.
Yes, so even their soundboard would not be like this. It was just a cute picture. I believe there's another star over the projector. I think when I walked by a while ago, we've got another star. So we're going to be great. We're going to help them. And don't forget to stop and read about some of our missionaries down there. So Annie is going well.
Very well.
Yes.
And it says the theme is united, so we are uniting in worship.
Correct.
These
Correct.
church plants.
Absolutely. Because I just think, some of them just walk into a big empty room with 20 chairs. So the fact that they have some equipment to start worshiping is just phenomenal.
Think about what would happen if we had to meet like we were meeting in the gym.
Yes, but with nothing.
With nothing.
Just here we are. Yes. So that's kind of how we need to look at this. Okay. This Saturday, the 26th, we're having a church work day to get the building ready for Easter.
And it's incredibly important to have as many hands here as we can.
Yes. So there are some items that have to be done that are skill related. They're going to replace a couple of toilets and put some lights in the sanctuary. But if you don't have that kind of skill, please do not stay home because we're going to
Do some deep cleanings and stuff that there's some things around the building that just doesn't get done every week, but we're trying to make everything look good.
We're
for
going to
Easter.
clean and mop stairwells. So there's not little dust in the corner. Window seals.
Those kind of things.
So you come Saturday morning at 10.
It's a come and go.
It's a come and go. This is when you get tired or when you get your part finished or when you have to leave. You leave. It doesn't really have an ending time. And so, because we need to get the church ready for Easter.
Yeah. And some of it's just stuff that needed to be done. And it's kind of like, okay, now we got to do it.
Right.
So.
Absolutely. Okay, what else is happening? With
Then
community dinner.
next
community
week.
meal.
And we need laundry detergent.
Right. So you're at the Dollar Tree or Dollar General or Dollar. I think it's the $1.25 tree
Yeah,
now.
dollar and a quarter. Yeah.
Yes.
Soon to be $1.50.
Yeah. Shh, don't talk that way. All right. Then we move to Easter.
Yes.
Okay.
Easter egg hunt will be here at the church like we did last year. It's from 10 until 11:45, somewhere in that
Noonish.
Noonish.
Yeah.
We will do flights every 15 minutes, and we'll break it up into younger kids like we did last year, like preschool age kids, and then elementary age kids. We'll do them at the same time. So if you miss the 10:15 one, you just hang around to the 10:30 one.
Jason taught me this last year, and I still kind of, we've done it by age for so long that I still have to stop and think, no. So we are doing it by age, but the age is in two different lots. But both ages, or all the ages, will go every 30 minutes or so.
Every 15.
Every 15 minutes, okay. So it doesn't matter what time you get here. Doesn't matter if your kids are two different ages. They can go at the same time.
Right.
So this is a really cool idea for families with more than one child. It kind of helps schedule and things like that.
And we do need your help. Now, yes, we need you to bring some candy for the Easter gift bags that we're giving the families as they leave. But that doesn't That doesn't get you off the hook from helping.
No.
We actually need you physically here to welcome our families that come, to visit with them, and not just hi and howdy, but find out about them.
Right.
Where do you live?
Yes.
Do you go to church?
That's right.
You know.
Here's what we're doing next Sunday for Easter. So we're going to try to train ourselves to be more interactive with our guests, not just a surfacey, hey, we're glad you're here, here's an Easter egg. Some like really conversation-like things. And you can do it. I know that's different for us, but you can do it. It's no different than any place else. You go somewhere and talk to people. So maybe next week we'll do a role play. We'll demonstrate.
Okay, that sounds good.
Yeah, we can do that. Okay. All right. So music? Our next Easter thing.
So the Easter egg hunt is on Saturday,
The 9th.
the 9th. Well, Sunday, April the 10th is our Easter musical, and it's not like a musical like we used to do.
Not like cantata.
Right.
Okay.
So it's not, you just don't come and show up and listen to the choir and then go home. It's actually a worship service. So there'll be some narration, some storytelling. We will all sing together throughout most of the musical. We will be observing the Lord's Supper during the Easter musical. And so it's very interactive. It's not you come and watch. So please come that night. Invite your friends and family to come that night. It'll be a great time of worship. The choir is really hard at work at that.
Okay.
So.
Now this is our April evening event, correct?
One of our April evening events.
Okay. So we're going to do yes. So we talked about, since we're doing around the table, we'll have one event a month at church, and this is the April one.
But this one, I think afterwards we'll have a light refreshment in the gym after we get done. So.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, one more thing back about the Easter egg hunt before we go on. If it rains on the 9th, the rain date is the next Saturday, which would be the day before Easter. So, but that just so we're not totally canceling.
And if it rains that day, we'll just it'll be next
canceling.
year.
Yeah, that's right. All right. So we are meeting at 9:15 for prayer before worship service. These are going very well. But the room is huge and not all the chairs are taken. So if you've been thinking I should probably go to that, but there's probably not room for me, that is not true. We have this enormous room and there's plenty of room. So 9:15 at the end of the middle hall, room 135.
Yeah. And it's a nice time to kind of get us all focused, bathe the service in prayer and prepare to go out and to have a great time in worship.
Okay. And then around the table,
I think these are going
You had one.
We had our first around the table, and it worked out really, really
You
well.
had, what, 3 generations of the same family?
We did.
Good.
And that was a lot of fun.
Yes.
And I like it because you actually get to know people in deeper. Like you get to, oh, well, I didn't realize that. And so those are just, I thought that was just a great time for us to get to know people a little bit deeper.
Okay. All right. I guess that's it, Pastor Jason.
That's it.
We good. So Saturday morning for the cleaning day, and then start thinking about Easter as you work that into your schedule. The Easter egg hunt and Easter Sunday, of course, and then the Sunday night music.
And then I think we've been talking about doing a social media graphic that kind of lists all the big points.
Okay.
So hopefully we'll be getting that out for y'all to look at Facebook, and then you can share it with your friends and let people know exactly the big things that are going on at a month at a glance.
Sure. Okay. All right. I guess that's it. All right. So remember to put Jesus first in your life and invite someone to church.
See you later.
Bye, guys.